Admiration facilitates social learning, and it can even inspire people too, because there is an additional level of trust and connection.
This is admiration. What does admiration to someone mean? Admiration is a feeling of great liking and respect for a person or thing. I have always had the greatest admiration for him. Synonyms: regard, surprise, wonder, respect.
Exactly, because the person who's choosing to admire is not insecure. Is very secure within themselves. So they're not looking at the person who's teaching them as God. They're looking at the person who's teaching them just as is, as a teacher, as sensei. So therefore, sensei's telling me that I could reach the same level that he can reach if I do these steps.
So a person that admires a person, well, you just said yes, and the way you do it is it's gonna take self-reflection. There's no way in hell you're gonna turn to that person. They just be like, you know something, you got it. It don't happen like that. You gotta be like, damn, man. You gotta do some self-reflection and some self-acknowledgement and realizing where you're focused. Welcome back to part 3 of episode 49. I'm your host, again, Wes Hunt. And this is my host, again,
Just God.
And this is the podcast where we spark blunts and conversation. Nigga, and don't
give me your blood.
No.
You sound like a vampire.
I was going vampire.
I thought you was going to the whole vampire thing.
But no.
Cool.
We're gonna go. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1, which is envy. Part 2, which is jealousy, and this is admiration. Now, like, share, and subscribe to ETW TV, H.F.C podcast, ETW music, CCTV. Like them, spam the comments, positive, negative. I don't give a fuck. As long as y'all engaging with us, you know what I mean? So let's get it cracking. But on this one, we talk about admiration. If y'all watch part 1 and part 2, and he gave me a good idea, I'm gonna go through the definitions of all of them again. So if you did it, we can link all of them together. The first definition I'm gonna go through is envy. Envy. What is the true meaning of envy? To envy is to feel resentful and unhappy because someone else possesses or has achieved what one wishes oneself to possess or to have achieved. To envy the wealthy, a woman's beauty, or honest man's reputation. Is envy the same as jealousy? Although many people consider envy and jealousy synonyms, they actually have distinct meanings. Envy is the painful feeling of wanting what someone else has, like attributes or possessions. If you are jealous, you feel threatened, protective, or fearful of losing one's position or situation to someone else. That's envy. Jealousy is jealous, resentment against a rival person enjoying success or advantage, etc., or against another success or advantage itself. Mental uneasiness from suspicion or fear of rivalry, unfaithfulness, etc., as in love or aims.
They tell you when you read envy, they tell you the same thing. They give you a little prelude to what jealousy is out there. I mean, they say, and jealousy is the opposite. Yeah.
And I'll see if I probably put these two together and split.
Well, the first thing you read is a good one because it has envy and jealousy all in one. It's split. They give you envy meaning and they give you jealousy.
And this is what is the real meaning of jealousy. Adjective. If someone is jealous, they feel angry, bitter because they think another person is trying to take a love or friend or a possession away from them. She got insanely jealous and there was a terrible fight. Synonyms: suspicious. You'd be jealous and suspicious, suspecting, guarded, protective, more synonyms of jealous. And this is admiration. All right?
I think that's a wrong synonym for jealousy, though. Suspicious.
It could be.
I understand why they use it.
I can see that.
I say why they use it, but I think it's a little strange using that.
This is admiration. What does admiration to someone mean? Admiration is a feeling of great liking and respect for a person or thing. I have always had the greatest admiration for him. Synonyms: regard, surprise, wonder, respect. Okay, and is admiration a form of love? The line that separates admiration from love is very subtle. This is relatively common because the feelings consist of a complex dynamic. We can admire someone without loving them.
Absolutely.
However, we can't love someone when we don't admire them at the same time. I can see that. We could admire them without loving them, but we can't love someone without admiring them at the same time. And this comes from, of course, Google.
I don't agree with that.
We can touch on it. We're gonna touch on it quick fast. Let's just play the video. I can see why. I kind of see why they say.
I understand why they say it, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah, we can touch on it. That's a good thing to touch on. But we're gonna play this as a quick clip from Productivity Guy, and this is what is admiration.
Is here.
And this is what is this is a quick clip from Productivity Guy. And this is admiration explained in 2 minutes.
Tian is here, and in this video we will explore what is admiration. Some people just simply inspire us as they have achieved the things that we want, and that's why it is important that we take advantage of it. Admiration is a social emotion felt by observing people of competence, talent, or skill exceed.
Why he's not working in subways? Okay, now.
Oh my god. We do not hear H.F.C.
I couldn't help it.
And Credo.
Standards.
I thought he was supposed to ask me if I want turkey cheese or something. I don't
Jesus
know. I don't know. Oh God.
Yo,
I'm wrong.
I don't think you should recognize Subways, bro. I think
wrong.
that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Or maybe ask me if my cable's okay on over the phone. I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong.
H.F.C. do not promote this?
No, I
I'm putting a
don't.
disclaimer on about it.
I don't promote that.
We're going to go back into productivity guide. What is admiration? Explain in 2 minutes. Gosh. Let's get this guava.
Admiration facilitates social learning, and it can even inspire people too, because there is an additional level of trust and connection. Imagine that you have a coach who you admire because of the things that they have achieved in their life and things that you want as well. This might be the fact that they have built a successful business and earned themselves financial freedom, or maybe they're...
I don't want to be the guy that keeps stopping shit, but this just don't sound like jealousy or envy of you, but it's just the flip side. It's like almost like you made the other choice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Listen, I want you to listen to this.
Whether to learn.
Maybe the person is a talented artist who has a specific style, or maybe the person has written a great book that you absolutely love. Things that these people have done will serve as a source of admiration, and this will connect you more with their content and knowledge. Learning takes a whole new level when you approach it with a positive mindset, and it helps you to acquire and retain more of it. Admiration also motivates self-improvement through learning from role models. If you have a role model, then you're likely inspired by them. Many people who are stuck look up to their role models as it provides them with the willingness and motivation to take action. So if you don't have a coach or role model, then it's time to get them, as that will have a positive influence on you. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I was able to give you a quick summary of what admiration is and why it's important.
Yo, man, that's productivity guy, man, with what is admiration explained in 2 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm gonna start this. So why do some people choose to admire? And I before I wrote this, when I wrote this question, I don't have this epiphany. Why do some people choose to admire versus being envious or jealous? But then the second part is, kind of jealous or envious person change to a person that admires somebody?
Yeah, because they started off as that.
Hold up, let me talk. And I could choose in my question, right? I'm gonna say it just like this: admiration is a choice. Jealousy is a choice, but envy is that shit was literally describing envy and jealousy. All you have to say was that. Oh, you like that somebody's book smart and they read more books than you, and then it makes you feel bad. All you have to say, everything you brought up just now, somebody being good at computers, you can be jealous of all that. Instead of you always said, teach me. In times of need, they look up to niggas and gives them energy. It makes them want to.
Because
it's a choice they're making. I'm with some quick fact. It's a choice, and it's a better choice to make. Okay, why am I envious of this person? Why am I jealous of this person? You know something? Instead of wasting all this energy that's going nowhere, let me cipher this and funnel this energy and actually become the person I want to become. It's literally just a choice. But going to that, that's how I know you're just a shitty person. Then you choose just to harbor on somebody, rather hate on somebody, or rather just grow from it. Because stagnation is death and growth is life. So you rather just be stagnant and just fuck that nigga, fuck that bitch, whatever, versus you grow from it. That's you. Because it's a choice. Because you have 5 people in the exact same situation. All want Lamborghinis. Then see one other person come with that Lamborghini. And 2 out of that 5 is gonna be like, yo, damn, I wanna get that Lamborghini. Feel bit, fuck this nigga. He's gonna hate. It's percentage. 1 out of the 5, 2 out of 5 is gonna fucking be, yo.
How did he get that Lamborghini?
Exactly. And end up getting a Lamborghini, like the Andrew Tate story.
Yeah, because you see,
like we saw niggas drive by spoken. Yeah, I wonder how the fuck they did that. Instead of hating, and they just rich or nah, nigga, I'm gonna get that shit.
Because Andrew Tate.
And he said that jealousy drove him. That's that shit gonna change you.
But you see,
in a good way.
Now, mind you, it wasn't even jealousy that he said drove him. The curiosity how he got.
He said he was jealous at the time, but he said ciphered it.
But the thing about Andrew Tate is the fact that these people are not insecure within themselves. Mm-hmm. When you're not insecure within yourself, it's very easy to translate from this spectrum to the other spectrum.
Answer the first part first. Why do some people choose to admire versus being envious and jealous?
Exactly, because the person who's choosing to admire is not insecure. is very secure within themselves. So they're not looking at the person who's teaching them as God. They're looking at the person who's teaching them just as is, as a teacher, as sensei. So therefore, sensei is telling me that I could reach the same level that he can reach if I do these steps. So that person is secure within themselves to know that, yo, I'm gonna do what it takes. The other person, now it becomes it's two dynamics. The other person is insecure. That's a guarantee straight off the bat. They're just insecure. Huh? Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, the other person's just insecure straight off the bat. He just insecure straight off the bat. So he operating off of the insecurity, and that's why he becomes jealous and envious. The other person, they just mad that you got and they don't got because they lazy. And they don't want to be a rapper. They don't want to go get a job working at the MTA. They don't want to get a job doing construction. They mad because you come home from a job doing construction. When you come home, you know what I'm saying? People like, well, yo, bro, you looking good, bro. I like to see that. And they mad, but they don't want to do that shit. They happy coming out in the corner, hanging out in the corner, hustling or doing whatever they do. But because you decided I don't want to do that, and everybody is praising you for your move, they mad. So that's two dynamics. But the person who's insecure, they could easily go from being insecure to maybe translating to be somebody who could look out, you know what? Yo, Wes, how you do that? Or yo, Ron, how you do that? But that person who is just a hater all around here, he don't even want to do what you do. He's just a hater. That's a hard person. That's the person. Thick. Yeah.
But can a jealous or envious person ever change to being the person that admires the person?
Yeah, because the person.
How does that process happen?
Because
from jealousy or envy.
When you realize that it's not the person, it's you.
There you go back to that.
Go back to you.
Episode 1.
That's what I said. Remember what I said? From 1 through 49, it always gonna come back to the same one. Yourself.
It's like we doing the same episode over and over.
It's one in one because it always gonna come back to you self-reflecting and realizing it's not the other person, it's me. Now, do I really want to go work for the MTA? Nah, I really don't want to do that. It's when you start to self. What do you really want to do? You know, I really want to do that. And then you start to self-respect and you realize, do you really want shorty who want to wear Gucci and Louis all the time? Nah, man, that's too much for me. What do you really want? I like a basic girl. When you sit there and self-reflect and don't follow the program that's given to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm supposed to like the girl that got the weave. Or I'm supposed to like the girl that look like this. Or I'm supposed, nah, nigga, you like who you supposed to. You like who you like. You mean, then maybe you would get a world of better doctors, better musicians, better basketball players. Maybe
people actually doing what they want to do.
People actually doing what they want to do.
Listen, man, to me the answer that can I just envy this person and change it to a person that admires a person? Well, you just said yes, and the way you do it is it's gonna take self-reflection. There's no way in hell you're gonna turn to that person. They just be like, you know something, you got it. It don't happen like that. You gotta be like, damn, man. You gotta do some self-reflection and some self-acknowledgement and realizing where your faults is at and that you basically probably why you're jealous and why you're envious and should you be jealous, should you be envious, is it productive, is it helping you, is it beneficial? You gotta go through. And my thing is this, man, that's what you gotta do. You gotta do self-reflection and just sum it up. But the thing about it is this, man, that's one thing that doesn't get talked about. Mental health gets talked about. There's mental health day and this fucking diseases get talked about and all that. You know what don't get talked about? Self-reflection and self-knowing. And knowing yourself.
And that's part
literally
of mental health. Knowing
yourself. It's part of mental health, but that part of mental health don't get talked about. Like literally knowing yourself. Like literally. Like knowing you. Like, getting to know you, what you like, your dislikes, your weaknesses, your strengths. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, I have to say like at least 85 to 90% of people don't know what the fuck they are.
You don't have to.
And I'm more of a high frequency path than a lot of people, and I still try to figure myself out all the way.
Yeah, because most people just fall. You don't have to like basketball because everybody like it. You don't have to like football because everybody like it. You could choose to not like something. You could like golf. You can like what you like. You don't have to follow the fucking pattern.
You was watching that fucking with the Fade in Black, the J.G. was talking that nigga like, how the fuck you make this like this? I don't know, man. It was right here, and that's what everybody else is doing. So that's how and it's sad because believe it or not, that's not unique. That's how a lot of people think. That's what people niggas want to hear singing. I'm singing. Fuck it, like.
That's 90% of all rappers.
You don't want to do that. You used to talk like black power shit, but everyone want to talk about gangster. I'm talking gangster shit.
Yeah.
Like
everybody's scared to choose a new algorithm because
scared to be you.
Because you know why? And the main thing with that is why? Because that the other choice don't pay well enough. The fucked up thing about it.
Or they have to go to money. It's not socially accepted like everything else.
That too.
That's socially accepted. Like if you go around it, it's a little cooler now with animation like that. But back then, you go around as an old adult, but I like watching cartoons. You're a kid, so niggas be scared. I was never scared to say that. Ever.
Here's the thing.
Fuck, like I still watch cartoons. I watch my superhero cartoons. I watch my fucking
I love cartoons. I watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hell yeah, I watch all that shit. I want to watch.
You see, the thing is about it, but nobody realizes that only the people that be themselves are the ones that become successful.
It's the leaders.
Only the people that be themselves. If you look at music, if you look at even sports as athletes, only the people who's a unique individual of themselves are the ones who become what most people are trying to become. But most people are trying to become those things by being a clone of whatever it is, because they are operating on a download program, not realizing that the people who become something stepped out of the box. They're not even operating on the program, because if it were, you wouldn't get Michael Jordan going through the whole improviser coming around. He'd be still doing the same shit that Dr. J and them was doing, but he was improvising. He was stepping out the box, thinking out of a box.
Son, my thing is like, I'm gonna sum up this last word. You can last word for sure, like we usually do. And like, share, subscribe to H.F.C podcast, man. If you get any better at the content, hopefully helping somebody that's going through anything. Because we ain't bashing. If you're the person going through and we come a little strong, just do what we are. But we try to help everybody. We try to help somebody, man. I mean, as well as entertain. But the thing I gotta tell everybody is, like my man always say, my big bro always says like this, man. Pick a side, bro. Because that's what it comes down to. You either Sith or you're a Jedi. Pick a side. You got to pick it. Because if you pick the side of Jedi, you've been on the admiration side. And if you pick the side of Sith, you'd be more on the envious of Jedi side. So it's just the intentions anyway, how you're going to look at anything.
And when you become a Jedi, you get a nice, colorful laser sword, and it be any color that you want it to be, and you get to build it. It's cool. You get to meet the little short Yoda.
The interest is perks of being evil, and that's perks of being good too.
Even Darth Vader. See, look, to prove my point. In our point, because you asked the question, can you go from jealousy and envy? Because even Darth Vader at the end, right? When the Dark Lord went to kill Luke, Vader killed him and threw him over. Vader redeemed himself. Right before Vader died, he redeemed himself, and he started off what? If you Anakin Skywalker, who's Darth Vader, Anakin started off as a good, but he was misled by the Sith and the dark side, and because of that, he became envious and jealous of the Force and of I forgot who of the nigga who trained. I can't remember his name right now, but anyway, and that led to where he became Vader. But at the end, what came? The seeds that were planted grew, and Vader killed them. Right? So yeah, you can always redeem yourself.
So what's your last words?
On this subject?
That's it for the show. Sum it up.
I mean, look, man. Love yourself more. You know what I'm saying? Insecurity we all suffer from. But we need to deal with it. Like he said, you know what I mean? Self-reflection is the greatest tool to help with mental health. You don't need to go pay millions, thousands of dollars to sit with a psychologist. Sit with yourself and talk to yourself.
It's scary to shit yourself.
Yeah, and listen to yourself and hear yourself with an answer and be real with yourself. When yourself tell you that, yo, you're a piece of shit, accept it.
Change it.
And then change it. But don't be caught up in being a piece of shit, because we all make mistakes in life. It's not to get caught up in the past or be in the future. It's to live in the present.
Mine's, man, savoring thing, man. Keep me under grace and under law. And I can thought this week, and our positive thoughts is motherfucking strong. But like before I go sign this out, man, choose. Choice. All this is leading to choice. Either be a person that admires somebody and make you better, or be somebody envious and jealous and make you fester and kill you spiritually. Either one, you choose. But the L stands for love, the L stands for life, the L stands for loyalty, and the L stands for motherfucking liking. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy. See ya next time. Episode 50, baby. Big 50. Chosen one, shine bright.